goes into by plowing, by cultivating, by growing. Continue doing the works of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah. The more you do it, the more it's going to grow. Look at when the Spirit hit the apostle too hard to do the videos, like the daily videos. Look how things been moving. The Spirit hits biblical prophecies. Like the time been moving about faster now, So the more that we put out the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah out there, you see things going to be moving. For the Lord, He loves actions,
He that pleases great men shall get pardon for iniquity.
So the more that we do in the Spirit, the more we're increasing our spiritual bank account. The Lord willing, we'll be able to cash it out when our hell breaks loose. That's really going to be able to deliver us out of here. It ain't going to be like no physical means or anything like that. It's going to be some divine intervention happening. That's why the Lord going to remember our works that we did before or the cool of the day, the calm before the storm,
I got one. This is the book of John, chapter 15, starting at verse 5. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bring forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch.
So in order to perform, you have to be engulfed in Yahweh Shah. Look up that vine, bro, in the Greek. For vine. Vine in the Greek.
This is vine in the Greek.
Yeah.
Ompelos.
Okay.
A vine.
Go to right here. Yahweh Shah Mashiach calls himself. Yeah.
Yahweh Shah Hamashiach calls himself a vine because as the vine imparts to its branch sap and productiveness, so Yahweh Shah Hamashiach infuses his followers his own divine strength and life.
So he gives his followers a spirit in order to perform within your duties.
That's right.
That's the importance of being connected to Yahweh Shah, which also goes to show you that this thing is not a thing of ours, it's a thing of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. The more you stay connected with Yahweh Shah, the more he continues to infuse in you. Right. For example, you got the infusion water, right? So basically, think about this. We're that infused water. The infusion, let's say, for example, if it's strawberry infused water, where Yahweh Shah is that strawberry, we're the water.
Right.
The spirit within us to keep us motivated and actively being a prophet. Inspired. Go ahead. Is that it, bro?
No, absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
Oh
man, see?
And it goes back into that penny, man, because you were saying about that connection. The water infused with strawberry, they have to come together. So if Yahweh Shai gives you a penny and you bear it and sit on it, that's like a disconnection, man.
Yeah.
You're kind of doing away with what was going to bring the Lord to deal with you to bring forth fruit, man. Verse 6, if a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch.
Like a man with that penny. Okay, you start watching the videos, maybe you stop watching the videos. So therefore you're not abiding in Yahweh Shah. Or maybe you join a camp and the Most High and Yahweh Shah is no longer dealing with you and you change the doctrine. He's no longer abiding in you, so you're not or no longer connected to that vine. Go ahead.
And is withered, and men gather them.
What happens when you wither? Well, what happens to a branch if it withers? It dies. There's no life in it. So a brother that is disconnected from Yahweh Shah, he's spiritually dead. He's dead in the spirit. Now he's waiting for that flesh to die.
Go ahead. See, like a house abandoned for a long period of time?
Yeah.
Like you can just feel it's a vibration around that house, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody's living in it.
It's starting to die.
Yeah, so through the spirit, your house shot's not living, in that particular individual.
Right.
He's no longer suffering with him.
And that's why them demons keep coming back around. Yeah. And find it what? Clean and swept and things of that nature. Because Yahweh shot him, he's done. And now those demons are coming, that demon along with 7 more demons, could be 10,000, could be 500, coming back into your vessel, and now you're worse than your former self.
It remind you of the damn trap house.
Like, you know, let's say it was a decent house at first,
Yeah.
but you know, the former people that lived there, they moved out, and next thing you know, Jake selling dope there. Then you got, you know, Jake strung out on drugs in the house. You know,
Grass growing all up around it and shit.
Now the property value down.
Right.
Mhm.
And men gathered them and cast them into the fire.
Right.
And they are burned.
And that's the part of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the second death. Because at the end of the day, if you're not actually adding to it, you're subtracting to it.
Right.
And so if you're subtracting to it, therefore you have to be destroyed.
Yep. That's double, man.
Yeah.
I got some.
Go ahead, man.
This is Ephesians chapter 4, 12 to 15. For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the statures of the fullness of Hamashiach, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine.
Meaning what your mind's supposed to be made of. Right? That's what that's going into. And that's why we have to pray to the Most High to continue to give us this mindset to remain spiritual, man.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if Yahweh Shema stop working with you, it is over.
Yeah.
And that's why, again, I used to hate when people say, well, if that was me, I'd do. Nigga, you don't know what the fuck you would do.
Right.
You know, you're only good as your last video. The reason why everything makes sense now is because Yahweh Shema is dealing.
Right.
If he take that spirit away from you, you don't know what the fuck you would do.
Right.
Look at a war. A war went from, I ain't changed the doctrine, I ain't changed the doctrine. Then he changed the doctrine. He ain't been out there 6 months. So you don't know what you would do, man.
and that whole new covenant,
Right.
demonic madness really started with him and Anaya. You know. Well, now, I'm saying, but just look what it grew into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Start making all kind of other men get them itching ears, man.
And that shows you the importance of the name. When the Most High strips the name from you, he's telling you to delete my number and my son's number, man. Go ahead, bro.
About you. Can you read it again?
You get that
Time. That starting at the top, that we henceforth, this is, verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro.
He has to pierce or break forth your skin in order for your body to accept it.
And the apostles always say, look up the definitions, man. All you gotta do is research it. And you're gonna find what these particular words mean, man. It's gonna be broken down to the simplest form, man.
And you think about why it's called the mark of the beast.
Right.
Like the beast going to like an uncivilized person.
Right.
So you think about somebody uncivilized, they're not governed by the spirit. They're gonna go off of carnality. So Esau, by him being carnal, he's gonna introduce the world to a carnal device.
He's profane.
He's profane.
He's outside the temple, which makes him beast-like.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
this
can
nigga,
never, one
you
more
got it,
thing,
you got it,
bro.
bro.
He can never be spiritually civilized.
He can't. He's like I say, he's a wild fucking Tasmanian devil,
So
man.
he has to offer something that's gonna be physical.
Right.
It's gonna be tangible.
And he's telling you it's finna go to a digital system.
Yeah, that nigga being
A
blatant.
digital system, man. A digital system, man.
Right. That's right.
I mean, what? Grain and right size device, man. Telling you they can. You don't need your keys. You can create your card with it. You can go inside your door with it. You can
15 in the city.
find your little chihuahua with it. You know what I'm saying? You can put money on it. You got the swipe, man. What, man? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Bus, he just came out saying he's trying to do the.
Get that, bro. Let's go to it.
They trying to do implant people like within 10 minutes. And they call it like the 600 second or something like that.
Dang.
You know?
Shit.
So it goes to show you, hey, the 666.
Like you say, the 666. It's simply saying this is the number of the man. Man. So this nigga is telling you that he's bringing forth the system that's gonna be where he can try to rule over you, man. And this thing is gonna be put inside you.
And that came from, I want to say, Bernard Silver and John Woodard or something like that. Basically, they came up with the conception of the UPC code. That's what created by man. That UPC code came from 2 men, man.
This,
Go ahead.
this Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens.
Right, so, hey, I remember Elder Kazak can correct me on that. That's actually talking about the rejoicing in the spiritual realm, man. Right? Go ahead.
And ye that dwell in them.
Right, and to lay on back, it's also talking about the